Monster RX93.1.
I just want to know, Charlie, you've become such a huge presence on TikTok. Like, you've been showcasing not just your insane talent, like you really have it, but like your musical method as well. You've been sharing it with your fans. And I just want to know, what made you decide to get onto the platform?
My first instinct was to just teach people. I would, like everybody, I scroll viciously on TikTok, and all I would see, I didn't see a lot of music content. I didn't see a lot of how-to videos on how to make songs. And it was the pandemic, and I thought, okay, I have some time. Maybe I'll write music later. When I say later, like later in the week, and I'll just make a couple tutorials. And that turned into me writing songs in front of millions of people, including Light Switch, which I wrote in front of millions of people on TikTok. I never thought that would happen.
And, with you writing music like that, in front of millions of people, was it better? Was it easier? Or is it a lot more pressure? What was the approach to that, if it's like that?
There's definitely more pressure, especially with this song, because is it going to live up to the hype? There was a lot of hype surrounded by it, and it seems to be doing really quite nicely right now. Everybody knock on wood. It seems to be doing well and resonating, and there was just more pressure, and I found it to be more exciting writing in front of millions of people, because I'm getting, not that I'm looking for feedback, but I'm just so used to writing songs around people. I wrote the verse of Attention. You've been running around, run around, run around. When I left the airport in the Philippines, and there were fans there, and I don't know. I was running away, I was trying to catch my flight, and just it popped in my head in the Philippines. Run around, run around, run around. I also wrote We Don't Talk Anymore in the Philippines too. There's something in the air in the Philippines.
I think it's food.
And it's the people, but like I said, I wasn't around my Filipino fans. I wasn't around anybody. I had to really dig deep into my mind and self-inspire. So that's what TikTok was for. It felt like I was around people.
I think that's so cool, because it really was a way for everybody to connect. It was when the world was shut down, borders were closed, but people were more connected than ever.
When it came to writing songs in the pandemic in front of TikTok and everything, was it easier, or was it a lot more challenging when it came to this?
At first, it was challenging just because I was so discouraged. I didn't think I was going to ever be able to go to the Philippines again. I didn't think I was ever going to be able to go on tour again. And I became kind of, the world seemed like it was ending. I wasn't very inspired. I was kind of sad. So, just thank God for the internet. I couldn't believe how many songs I was writing in the pandemic, and having so much fun making different types of music that I wouldn't make.
Monster exclusive interview only on Manila's hottest Monster RX93.1.